What's up, guys? Welcome back for some more planetcrafters. Alright, so we finished up. We were working on storage inventory, our base expansion, and a big part of that obviously is resources. We need resources to keep building, guys, and unfortunately we don't have enough yet. So consider this. Fair warning. There's going to be a lot of resource gathering in this episode, probably. But we're also going to do a fair bit of work to build some stuff that we need to do. For instance, I really want to build a recycling machine because I'm starting to stack up some things I really prefer to recycle rather than shred. The difference between the shredder and the recycler, guys, if you don't know, the shredder just kind of automatically just deletes stuff out of existence, right? It's gone for good when it's shredded. But the recycler breaks it down into its base components. So if you have, say for instance, an oxygen capsule, it breaks it back down into the 2 cobalt that were used to create it. If you found the oxygen capsule, it still will do the same thing, right? So there's that. I'm also trying to move resources from here to there, if you know what I mean. In a sense, like I'm moving them from my base on the hill to some extent. Like I'm moving some of this stuff from the base on the hill down to the base down on the water, so I don't have to make as many trips to find stuff. Like for instance, I have all this aluminum up here, guys, right? That needs to go down there eventually, but right now I need to be creating space to move it because I got to move the storage unit too. Oh, guys, we have unlocked the teleporter. That's fantastic. Let's go, guys. Let's go. We have just elevated our ability to get around 1,000%. Like, we are in so much better position now, guys. The only bad part is, if I remember correctly, the teleporter uses a lot of power. Which that just should, as it should, right? I mean, I wouldn't expect it to just be for free. I needed that super island somehow. Get that out of my way. Alright, so let me just figure out, where do I want to put this? I want to put it over here somewhere, maybe. I kind of wanted to leave this space open so I could have a viewing platform of the lake. So do I want to put it over here, maybe? Like right there, but that's kind of in the way. And I was gonna put resource storage there, and I mean, I could just put it somewhere temporarily until I get like the second floor sorted out, and because I really feel like this thing goes on the second floor, not down here. So just as a demonstration, guys, how this works. So now we got ice. We got ice out of water, and now we have our water back. There you go. Full circle, guys. Boom, boom. So next thing is teleporter. Oh, it uses a lot less pulsar quartz than I thought it did. For some reason, I thought it used a ton more. I was thinking it was going to use a ton more. So osmium, zeolite, obsidian, 2 pulsar quartz, and super alloy. So the hard part's going to be the super alloy. We don't have a ton of super alloy rods right now. Where did I build a advanced crafting table here yet? I did not. Okay. So first things, I guess what we'll do as a resource saving effort here, what we're going to do, we're going to get rid of as much of the stuff in our inventory as possible. Cobalt, obsidian, super alloy. Okay. So we have no place to put titanium or silicone for the moment. So we'll just do that like that, I guess. Um, we got. Well, if we make the tier 2 tree spreader again. Zeolite. Okay. With that, we can get the super alloy fairly easily. God dang it. Zeolite. That doesn't help me. Put that back up there. Bacteria sample, zeolite, tree bark. Okay, I know I have some tree bark somewhere. If not, I guess I could always go get some. It might not be the worst investment of my time to run around and get some of that stuff. Alright, grab a piece of super alloy. Zeolite, I know we'll have some back over at the biolab. We'll get the pieces. Let's go check up on the hill, guys. I want to see if I have any. And the night sky just looks really pretty with all the planets in the background. Just looks super good. Alright, so zeolite. I also want to check and see if I have any of the components. I know I have osmium, obviously. Oh, before I fly back over there, I guess I should get osmium from over here and obsidian while I'm at it. Because if I go back over there and I get to the point where I can actually drop off, I can build a teleporter over there, I should. Because there's absolutely no reason for me not to do so. Alright. So, first things first, actually, before I do that, is let's move the advanced crafting table, which is what I came up here for originally, down to the water base. Down to the lake base. Because we are starting to reach the final stage, I feel like, of, like, the lifetime of that base up there, guys. It will eventually have to go, because the base in this area will be this base here. So, let's build this up real quick. No, I don't want that like that. I want it accessible. Accessible. Alright, how's that look? Well, I'm going to have to walk all the way around to get to that storage unit and that over there, but it's not the worst setup in the world, especially since this lab is becoming quite cramped with stuff, and we're running out of space anywhere else. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus the aluminum needed to make one super alloy rod, which is a basic requirement of. We use super alloy rods. We use a lot of super alloy rods, guys. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need osmium. And we'll eventually need zeolite, but we need aluminum. Ironically. Ironically, guys, the thing I don't have right now, aluminum. Go figure. Like, I am have all the aluminum in the world, almost practically speaking, up here on the hill, but I can't move any of it without moving the container first, but I don't have any storage down there. I need to move all this out of the way, but I really don't have the storage to put it anywhere once I'm down there. That's my problem at the moment. What if I offloaded it into another container, at least some of it, to maybe free up enough space in this container for me to move the remainder and to... Alright, so there's that. Now disassemble the claw... what am I saying? The claw machine. Disassemble the storage unit. Bring it all down here. There we go. Got that sorted out fairly effectively, for the most part. With minimal fuss and muss. Okay, that swoop got me a little wet, guys. Not gonna lie. I need to tighten those back up. Aluminum. Alright, so super alloy rod. So now we have a super alloy rod, zeolite, we have osmium and obsidian. All we need is the pulsar quartz. The good news is we only need enough materials to build one over there, because I guess what we should do, because we don't have the pulsar quartz here to build one now, here and now, right? So it wouldn't even make sense to build one here. Would it? Like, it would make sense to build one before we left, but unfortunately we don't have the materials here. Oh no, wait. I'm dumb. I didn't even check this. I'm dumb, guys. Never mind. Okay, so we're good. We're good. We're good. So we just need the zeolite, and that shouldn't be too hard to find, right? 6, 8 plus the aluminum, because those are the most expensive. That's the single most expensive part of this in terms of like resource production. We need an extra osmium and obsidian. We need an extra obsidian. Okay. So now let's go find a zeolite, and we'll be all set to build one here. And then once we get back up there, we should be able to get some more. I hope some more pulsar quartz, guys. If we can link this spot and the main biolab where we've been storing a lot of resources, and then eventually we can link that to our original starter base, we're in a lot better position, guys. We'll be able to move around to major areas of the maps far more quickly than we have been. Far more quickly. It'll be a huge time saver, guys. No more long flights between locations, guys. We teleport, we travel much shorter distances to get where we need to go. It's gonna be glorious, guys. Glorious, I say. To not have to do this anymore. These trips in here, though, do serve a purpose, guys, at least in part. And part of that purpose is to find more pulsar quartz, potentially. Osmium and pulsar quartz, of course, but specifically pulsar quartz is our main concern when we come in here. I mean, we can always find osmium. We can get osmium from a mine, but we can't mine pulsar quartz, unfortunately. So all that leaves us with is see? Alright, so there's that. Got a single piece of pulsar quartz there, guys. That's helpful. That's a part of, I mean, we're also kind of in need. There's my zeolite, guys, and that's all we really need to right now go and assemble a. Found it, guys. I think I found it. Pulsar quartz, yes, yes. So we got that. We'll build our first teleporter down here at the lake before we leave, and then we'll fly over to the biolab, build one there. Hopefully we have enough pulsar quartz at the biolab plus what we have in our inventory now to maybe build one up there at the biolab and one at the start where we built our original starter base over in the waterfall area. If we can link those three major bases, we're pretty well set. A lot of the biggest like key areas where I collect a lot of the resources that we need are far more accessible to us. The only other place I would want to connect to and have a teleporter right there at after that is in the what am I trying to say, guys, is the super alloy mines, right? So we'll just put this here in the entryway because, you know, people come in from a hard day's work and maybe they live somewhere else and they need to teleport back over to another location, and boom, lake base. Con Air, guys. Good movie. Great movie, and really enjoyed that movie. I'm bad at names, guys. You know what? We're just gonna call it the lake house. I like it. Good enough. Keep it simple, stupid. Right? Keep it simple, stupid. Sometimes that's the best thing you can do. Alright, onward. I need to check the beehives next time I'm in the area. Alright, as we travel, we need to keep an eye out for more zeolite. We're gonna need more to build more of these we'll need to acquire more of those to build more of these did I not build a door? Okay, I did. What was I saying? Oh, right. So we'll need more to build more teleporters, but hopefully if we don't find any along the way, we'll have some waiting for us in one of our storage lockers at the biolab. And if we do get lucky and we do happen to have some of the biolab, that will solve some of our problems. Alright, there's some zeolite. And like all this stuff gets sorted out once we have that all figured out. Alright, yeah, see, we got tons of it here. And so Boom. Alright, so we'll just plunk this down back over here. Alright, we do need to probably double check our power switch. 423. What's this cost us? 276 a teleporter. The biolabs. Biolads, guys. Gotta take care of them biolads. The biohazardous lads, guys. Alright, so there's the biolab done. Algae, water. Oh no, we don't need it because we just need super alloy and tree bark. Put that in there, grab that out. We need super alloy. Lake house, guys. Let's go. Dude, I love that that works like that. Alright guys, we're back at the lake house. Check it out, check it out. No more long trips, guys. No more long trips. Instant teleportation. Or near instant, I guess. But that's not the point. Alright, so now we can get rid of some stuff in our inventory at least. Let's go build a tree spreader, I guess, over in the butterfly oasis area, because I want more trees over there. I want to fill that in. I'll make it green and lush and really beautiful. And then the next area that I'll forest a little bit more is probably over there at on the other side, on the far side of the lake. So boom. Tree splitter, guys. No tree splitter down, and we got more plant and oxygen production there. That's going to be very helpful. I love this. Look at these arches, guys. Look at that. That is just so cool looking. So cool looking. Now the hard part is here is I'm kind of concerned that because we built the tree spreader, which uses 71 energy, we might not have. We're gonna have to double check and make sure we have enough energy, guys. We might have to build like a nuclear reactor or something like that to make sure we have power flow. We have yet to find a power fuse, which is a bit annoying considering I really could use one right now to plunk down an optimizer for my power situation. But I suppose it's fine. Alright, so what did I say we needed, guys? Oh, we do have, okay. We are just making headway, guys. We are making headway left, right, and center. So, titanium. Yum. Cobalt. Magnesium. Iron. Osmium. Need to keep one though, since we're gonna need it. We need to grab some obsidian out. Ooh, we need more. We need iridium, and we have just enough super alloy left to build one more of these guys, and it is going to be dedicated to iridium. And that includes our iridium rods. Iridium. There we go, guys. So, if we can track down another super alloy rod, we should be all set to link our starter base out in the waterfall area. And if we can accomplish that, guys, we're gonna be sitting real pretty. We're gonna be sitting real pretty in our transportation around the map at that point. Before that, though, I said it cost what? 276. So we need at least two. Okay, we're good. We're good. And we're at 80% on breathable oxygen, guys. On breathable atmosphere, I mean. 80%. We are cruising now. So, the only thing we need that we don't currently have is super alloy rods. So the question is, and we don't have any super alloy right now, guys, because we used it all to, so two of those, two of those, two of those, two of those. Alright. Now we need titanium. Titanium! Alright, so we have no titanium. Alright, so we need to move that beehive down though. Yes. Alright, so let's see how many pieces of super alloy we can make with what we have in our inventory right now. And then we'll go from there. Nope. Are we out of silicone? That's ironic. Usually the last thing I run out of is silicone, but there it is. Oh boy. Alright. Just trying to get everything squared around so that we have... We need 8 of these though, that's the thing. Like, would it not be... Maybe it's just better if I just run back over to the mines. I hate the idea of making that trip again, but we are going to have to make it at least a few more times before we probably... And it may not be the worst thing in the world to do that now. So here's the question, I guess. I guess the question I have to ask myself, is it better to connect the other base at this point, or is it better to connect the mine? And I'm kind of leaning towards the mine because of how key super alloy is to our ability to just to our ability to pump out. We have 4 super alloy now. Yeah. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 3 magnesium, 1 and 1, and we're out of everything except we can get more iron. Probably get more titanium if I really want to. I know we have cobalt upstairs. Aluminum's not a problem because we got some right here. But we are short. We'll still be short silicone, so 2, 3. That would give us 7. Give me that one. Yep. Give me that and that. And now we just need a bunch of, well, we still need a bunch of silicone. We're still going to be short on titanium. That makes 2 titanium, 1 silicone. So I'm very methodical, guys, and I apologize if that makes me come off as a little bit boring, but we're gonna get one more piece of titanium out here. Head back in, make 3 more pieces of super alloy, and then we'll have to come back out and get the last pieces of, oh, you know what, I probably could have gotten all the stuff I need over there if I were smart. What am I missing? Silicone and titanium, just like I thought. So before I forget to check over here, gosh, I have a, I hate my life. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Fine. That's so irritating, guys. So irritating. That part is like, so we have 4, 2, 1 super alloy rod, 4, we need 2 zeolite, but we're still gonna need more power before we can even accomplish that, to be fair. So like, let me see here. Power. Whew. Do we have explosive powder, bag of explosive powder down here? Super alloy, 3 uranium rods, 1. I have uranium somewhere, don't I? I'm gonna have to build more uranium. I'm gonna have to build a uranium container the first chance I get. Yeah, so we need 2 more waters, and we are actually, on that note, also starting to run low on water, so there's that too. Oh, that is freaky sometimes when you're coming out of there and you're kind of disoriented and you kind of forget which one you're going to. Can you imagine how much of a pain that's going to be once I actually get like multiple locations? I'm like, where did I just teleport to? I forget. So now we need just water and a super alloy. Do we have... Oh wait, I forgot to grab titanium. If we're lucky, we can get some titanium from the ore extractor guys. Yep, we're lucky. Alright, fortune, fortune. And yes, I know there's a couple in there, but that's not my concern right now. Alright, so now we just need the water, and that'll be a good chance for us to rehydrate at the same time, so win-win. Alright, so let's just go throw this down here at the bottom of the mountain, at the bottom of the cliff, like with all the others. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Alright, so let's see where that should give us an extra 300 or so power, and so I think so that should allow us to, yeah, so that I think that gives us more than enough to be able to do 2 more of those, so that's a win. I'm just going to count that as a win and move on. You know what else we forgot to grab while we were down there, Bo? I forgot to grab myself a we're gonna head back down there. I need to grab some obsidian, some extra obsidian. I'm gonna link everything on this trip, guys. We're gonna go to the starter base. Then from there we'll go to the. I need the obsidian. Put these in there. The iridium rods can be stored for right now until I need them later. Oh, I just realized how much of a pain it's going to be once we get to... Okay, yep. Perfect. So yeah, so the only thing we need at this point, guys, to bring everything together the way we need to, is that last super alloy rod. But I'm gonna bank on the idea that I can get enough super alloy together by linking our other bases, because I kind of have this outside hope that I can, if I head over to the super alloy mine first, I can get enough super alloy. Do I have any aluminum on me? Not really. And I just know if I go down there, if we go down there, we're gonna need aluminum. So we might as well grab it while we're here, because to make the rod, we need the aluminum. But once we have that, we're all set. So let's grab, I guess we'll grab, I think we still have some aluminum here, guys, so we'll grab some aluminum and push forward. There we go. It's going to look a lot better, guys, once we start emptying out some of these drawers. Now the question is which direction do we want to head first? That direction will take us to the mine, obviously, and that's probably where we have to head with little to no choice on this one to make this work, because we're going to need the super alloy to build the next rod to build over there, because we can't get this, we're not going to be able to get the super, we're definitely not going to find the super alloy we need to make that happen over there, and it would take a lot of scavenging to put together enough of the basics over there at the waterfalls to be able to build enough super alloy to build a rod, when we could just go to the mine first. And yeah, okay, that makes sense. That's what we're doing. Done and done. Yeah, we're coming back here eventually. We'll expand this one over here. And we will link the iridium mine as well at some point in the future. And the other place we'll have to add to is we'll have to add to the build a base over at the obsidian at the lava fields and put a teleporter out there so we don't have to travel all the way out there. And that will give us, there's one other location I want to build one at, and it's over by the crater near the zeolite mines entrance. But since we're so close to those already and it's a short flight, I wasn't going to prioritize it either. So take those, build that like that. Super alloy mine, guys. Calls it like I sees it. Alright, so that done. Let's go. Oops. Alright, here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go now. So, store that. It's probably, I don't know. Yeah, it's most likely a faster trip if we just go straight across the desert rather than teleport back to the biolab, I think. So let's just do that because I can already see the rocket, the launch pad over here. And with the launch pad being so close, that means our actual base is fairly close by too. And we're gonna move that, if I haven't said that before, because we'll consolidate the location of that and the trade ship rocket location, which is currently on the hill next to the lake. We're gonna move that across the lake to the open plains over there, and that's where we're gonna have our all right. So perf. The waterfall base, guys, because it's right next to all the waterfalls, right? So there's the waterfall base. We have the super alloy mine and the biolab and the lake house. So that's going to be the core of our teleportation network. Those 4 locations are the core of our new teleportation network, and that's just going to be a huge time saver. Let me just, if I haven't said it already a dozen times, I'm going to say it a dozen more times. We're going to save so much time now, guys. So much faster. Things are going to happen a lot quicker now that I can get around without having to fly between locations. Because I know what I want to do, is just the travel time is a killer, guys. So now we have 5 extra super alloy, and I happen to know for a fact that we have a bunch of computer chips over at the biolab in the storage unit over here. There's a part of me that kind of just wants to not like worry about having a biolab down there at the other location now, since we got these linked. I put it there originally for travel, for convenience, for so I didn't have to travel back here all the time to build, to make bags of fertilizer and whatnot. But now it's kind of unnecessary to even have it over here, guys. It's almost redundant. The only thing that prevents me from like moving it back is the fact that I have this biodome here, and I kind of like having a biolab linked next to the biodome. It kind of makes it sounds right in my head, you know what I'm saying? Actually, give me some of that, because we're gonna keep expanding our. And this same order of stuff, like when we go a row up, we will put them in the same order. I guess zeolite, I suppose, yeah, might as well. So then this same order, when we expand out to the next row here and we leave aisles for walking, and we'll just put these two rows back to back, so there'll be one here and one here, and they'll just face opposite directions. So there'll be two rows here, and then there will be the aisle for people to walk through. But you'll be able to access on both sides that way. And then we'll have, if we can, we're going to fit another row right here. So there'll be 4 rows in this compartment, 1, 2, 3, 4, with the aisles in between. And that's our storage system in those kinds of spaces. And then we're going to have to figure it out here too. It's going to be roughly the same. They're going to be stacked along these graded areas. Not these, but these larger graded areas. With access space in between. And we'll leave the center, more or less, we'll try to keep the rows organized so that passage between areas is not impeded by the rows, by the storage units. If that makes sense, guys. So like this. So this one will also be, most likely will be iron, guys. Because I know once we get things really rolling and I start really getting organized, these will fill up quickly. And we have all the space, guys, in the world. All this space to to put these things. Tons of space. And then remember, above this, once we get going, above this, there's going to be, we may need, you know what, actually now as I think about that, and I keep saying this, but above this is going to be the manufacturing where we're going to put the auto crafters. But as I think about it, I don't think one ore extractor is going to be enough for what we're doing here, guys. So we may need 1 super alloy right now, 3 osmium, 2 iridium. And we need that super alloy rod now. So we go to the super alloy mine, pick up some more super alloy if we can, and then go from there. But we'll pick up at that point next time, guys, because for right now, I think we're gonna call it a day, guys. So, you know what? Ciao for now. Hi guys, Sensei Matt got here. If I haven't said it already, just please like and subscribe to my videos if you can. It helps out a lot, helps the channel grow,